I'll just do a very brief turn. You next in April? Wanna do that way? Okay, sounds good. Great. So I think we're ready to bring folks in. Let's do it. Yeah, it'll take a few minutes to get us organized. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for the work on this. Yeah.
I think we ended up in a good spot.
Yeah, you know, it's great. And so it's, and I'm glad it worked out for you to get over here for it as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no, it's good. And you're flying back what time?
Right, I'm
Right after.
gonna go upstairs with some of the folks on the Senate floor and get a quick pick, and then we'll
Good.
head out.
Good.
Hopefully get back by 7 p.m. soccer practices.
That's important. Hey, Senator, thanks for all the work on this. Really appreciate it. Yeah. I know you did a lot. Well, yes,
Big labor bill.
I know.
Thank you for signing.
Oh, of course.
I really.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Thanks for like I got California governor.
I know. Thank you. Thanks for all the work. Yeah.
Governor, how are you?
Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
You come right on in, everybody. We've got a lot of folks here.
Yeah.
Where do you want me?
See you.
Where do you want me to stand?
You get close enough, or how about just right to the right of me, and we'll have April and Senator Kaiser over here. Yeah, thanks, bud.
That'd be great. So,
I would be
just a quick
honored.
note. So
I'm
I'll
good.
go
I'll stand near you.
first. I'll be super brief.
Okay.
We'll turn to Marcus and then I'll just do a quick wrap. That makes sense.
Fantastic.
If that works for you, that'd be great.
Yeah, my
really
team drafted
appreciate
some
it.
things for me, so I'm ready.
Perfect.
Give it a little ball.
Snuggle in right up now.
Right here?
And then if we could have Senator Kaiser up here too.
Senator, how are you?
And I'm sorry for
It's a good day, isn't
might not want
it?
to stand behind me.
It's a good day, right?
We gotta make sure we get. Come on in. It's a party.
Hey, how you doing?
Congratulations.
It's a big deal.
Keep on coming.
Come on in and fill in.
I'm coming.
Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Can I stand beside you, darling? This is a big deal. Oh, I hope you will. Yeah, please. Maybe I should have you squeeze in a little closer. Okay, let me. How you doing?
Doing good.
Good to see you. Good to see you. I feel like I'm really.
Yeah, do not stand behind me because I don't. Until we come on. Come on.
You're awesome. People should go in the back. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, let's fill in all the way.
Squeeze on the right. I'm going to squeeze on the right. Still can. There's still keep coming in a little bit, everybody. I'm going to sit by you there,
yes,
April,
of
if I
course.
can, just so
Yeah, let me get out of the
No problem. Thanks for being here. Thanks so much. Great to see you all. How many more do we have? Holy cow. Maybe step up a little bit, everybody. Keep on coming in.
Well, I was at the laborers thing where he signed the high hazard.
Awesome.
Oh, I thought you meant like. Okay, I say.
Oh, no. I have so many friends.
So good to see you.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. Wow.
I'm not going to do it right now.
Maybe at the end there was a bigger, there was a surge.
It's all right. Lots of activity.
Exactly.
It's always a thing. I see Beth here. Too.
Absolutely. Yep.
Sabrina, Dolio.
Hey, that's okay. Yeah. We'll make it work.
We do our work.
Come in, yep. Hey, but maybe just slide over a little bit to bring in a little more room. That'd be great.
Before you start,
Yep.
you need to put the interpreter on the screen because there's some people that need interpreters.
Okay, so we'll do that. Great. We'll take a moment. Okay, good.
I'm standing in for Rebecca. I appreciate it.
Holy cow. They're still coming in.
Folks might be a little excited.
I think I heard 30 people, so we thought, okay, we'll do in the conference. It looks like it's,
I think our folks heard the rotunda and we're like, that's great.
well, let's go. I guess so, right?
It's an exciting moment for everyone.
This is great.
Everyone to be witness.
So this is great. And to keep,
Your respect.
keep moving up a little bit, everybody. Yep, that'd be great. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
How are we doing out there?
I think that might be the. Is that the tail of the crowd? Maybe not.
Good to see you. Good to see all these people.
This is a big deal. Hey, Nicole.
It was a tough session. I was glad to miss it.
And keep squeezing on up, everybody. Yep.
What a crowd.
Can you tell we like this bill?
This is we need a bigger room.
Keep
Are we
coming
there?
on in. Oh, we need you in here. Come on in.
Oh yeah, we're getting everybody in. Keep standing. Yep. There we go.
We like each other.
All right. So first, if I can get everybody's attention just for 1 second.
Oh, the governor's speaking.
My understanding is, and maybe Melissa, I'm not sure if I should be asking you, but I think there's an interpreter. We're trying because some folks are online. So give us all just a minute. I think they're trying to arrange. I think some folks are watching online and they're arranging for, I think, an interpreter. I just want to double check that. So first, while we're doing that. Okay, no problem. Yep, take your time. So first, while we have a minute then, thank you everybody so much for all the work on this legislation. We so appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you so much. And for are we all set?
The interpretation is for the 2:30 election.
Oh, for two, so we're good. Oh, so we're good. Okay, good, awesome. So we can start. First, thanks to everybody who took the time from a busy day to be here today for this bill signing. It's really an honor to have you here, and just so appreciate your presence and for what all of you do for workers in our state. Number two, and I say this often, but it's especially true, I think today, as any legislator knows, to get a bill across the finish line requires many, many things. That is true. A lot of things have to happen to get a bill to this point in a process. But one thing is certain is that you need individuals who are willing to speak out and to organize and to testify and to write emails and to talk to elected officials, all that goes into it. It's always a team effort for any bill, but especially a bill of this magnitude and this scope. Bills don't always get all the way through on the first try, but we also need folks who are there early on, legislative leaders like former Senator Karen Kaiser, who was there working on this piece of legislation for quite some time, and in talking to Senator Riccelli, he's always made clear, how much Senator Kaiser, he appreciates and we appreciate. Your time and energy spent on this for sure.
My pleasure.
So we're so glad to have you here as well.
I'm glad too.
So we're going to do this a little bit different. So I'll give a very brief overview of the legislation. This is on TBW. I'm then going to ask Senator Riccelli, who's the prime sponsor of this legislation, and give him a round of applause for his hard work. So I'll ask Senator Riccelli to say a few words, and then, of course, I'm going to ask April Sims, our fearless leader in the Washington State Labor Council, to say a few words as well. I wish we could give everybody the podium. You all have your own podium. But we won't have time for that. But afterwards, this is really the only bill after this. Feel free to hang around. We'll be taking pictures and selfies. There's no rush to be out of the room. So this is the one. Sometimes we do bill signing essentially for one big bill, and this is one of those occasions. So feel free to hang around afterwards and take some pictures. Okay. With that background, I'll give a brief overview of this legislation before I turn it over to Senator Riccelli. Senate Bill 5041 allows individuals who are unemployed due to a labor strike or lockout to receive up to 6 weeks of unemployment insurance benefits. Allowing striking workers to access unemployment insurance benefits creates a more level playing field for workers to have the resources they need to effectively bargain for better working conditions. I may have more to say after we hear from two of our guests who worked especially hard on this, but it's an important bill for all sorts of obvious reasons, and I want to make sure that we have a chance to hear from two folks who've been especially involved. We'll start with Senator Riccelli.
Thank you.
Let me see if we can
do a
little dance here.
Well, thank you so much. What a turnout. Let me first start by saying, it's an honor to pick up the baton and to have Senator Kaiser here, to have Senator Conway for his longtime leadership, to see part of our team that negotiated this bill with Rep. Dolio. Unfortunately, Rep. Berry could not be here, Senator Saldana, but most
Rep.
important.
Fossey is here.
And Rep. Rep. Fossey's here. I see Rep. Donahue was in here too. Appreciate your leadership, Rep. Fossey. To be able to pick up the baton on this, I was able to vote for this in the House. We didn't quite get across the finish line last year, and to come in as a new member in the Senate and be able to work on this was a true honor. So, as the governor said, this bill is about leveling the playing field for workers trying to exercise their right collectively to bargain for fair wages and safe workplace conditions. You know, in Spokane, I did hear affordability, it's very clear, is one of the top issues for people in my district. And I think everybody around here today, everybody in our state knows striking is a last resort, and it will remain a last resort. However, this legislation will make sure that bargaining can happen fairly and people who do important jobs and important work have fair pay, good benefits, and safe working conditions. In Washington State, we have a long tradition of fighting for strong labor protections and workers' rights because we value hard work, fair wages, and we recognize the valuable contributions workers make every day. So I'm very grateful to the legislators past and present who have leaned in on this. I'm grateful coming from the staff ranks. We had a lot of staff that worked hard on this bill. But I want to express my gratitude to the governor for signing it and for his efforts. Yeah, let's give him a round. And all the folks here today. But let me close. Most importantly, to the workers who clearly communicated the need to take this decisive step in protecting their rights. That's why we do the work. Pleased to be here today. Thank you, Governor.
Thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you, Governor Ferguson, legislators and labor family for being here today. A special shout of gratitude to all of the affiliated unions of the Washington State Labor Council and their members for prioritizing this historic legislation that you are signing today. Allowing striking workers to access unemployment insurance is a policy that emerged from many conversations with legislators who asked simply, what should we be doing to protect workers? What can we do as a state to shore up labor rights? These questions have become all the more urgent in the face of a federal administration that is hostile to working people. This policy is a great example of exactly what we should be doing to help level the playing field for workers and empowering working people to exercise their rights to organize and bargain for better working conditions. Whether fighting for employer recognition of a bargaining unit, fighting for a first contract, or negotiating a new one, we have all seen how some employers will weaponize workers' financials, hardship, to get their way, rather than engage in good faith negotiation, which is their obligation under the law. This policy will disincentivize bad faith behavior by bosses and encourage bosses to engage with their workers. And if all options are exhausted and workers are pushed to strike, this bill will help working people, especially our lowest paid workers, help them to avoid serious financial hardship. No one wants to go out on strike. Going out on strike is the absolute last resort. And workers that strike do so because there is simply no other option. By allowing workers to claim unemployment insurance compensation while on strike, we make a positive step towards leveling the playing field. In this climate of hostile attacks on workers' rights, today we celebrate this victory while looking forward to the days ahead and the work still left to do to protect Washington's working families. So thank you, Senator Riccelli, for sponsoring and fighting for this policy. To Labor Chairs Senator Saldana and Rep. Berry and Rep. Dolio. To Rep. Dolio for carrying this bill last year, a big thank you. And a big thank you to all of the labor champions who worked behind the scenes to help move this bill forward. Thank you so much.
So I think Senator Riccelli and April, I think, summed it up well. Maybe just the only thing I'll add, I think you've heard the phrase level playing field multiple times, maybe from all three of us, I think. You know, to me, in a fundamental sense, that is a key part of this legislation, I think. Number two, Washington is not the first state to adopt this, but I'm confident we won't be the last. I think you'll see other states as well. Number three, the only thing I'll add is that in my, I guess now over 20 years in public service and elected office, you know, I've had the opportunity to visit with workers who are striking, you know, on the picket line many times in different parts of our state. And you know, one common part of those conversations, besides, hey, what's at stake and what the issues are, is, you know, what that impact is on them as they go on strike. And I think you've both touched on that. And I think that's why this is such an important piece of legislation to address that, to level the playing field. And I think in your words saying, you know, it is a last resort, but this does address a really important part of those important negotiations. So I, again, want to close by saying thanks to all of you who are here today. You'll go back to that, right? And so appreciate it. And with that, I'm honored to sign this legislation law. I'll sign with 2 pens. Marcus and I talked it over. Karen.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to cry.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah.
My last bill.
Thank you. And a pen, of course, for the prime sponsor. A round of applause once again for Senator Kelly. And let's all take a picture, everybody, right here. Okay.
Right up here. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. What's that? 3 more. I'm going to come up 1 more step.
I've never seen all the way to the top step, you guys. That's new.
1, 2, and 3. Beautiful.
Hey.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's been my pleasure.